little assistant here at the moment. This is my youngest son, Desmond. So he has come to help us with the surprise first unboxing of the day. We do have fish down the back there, but we thought we'd show what these little critters are here. So this is how our turtles get shipped to us. So they get shipped in vermiculite, which is like a kind of keeps them moist, almost gives them a bit of packing as well. So we do have to give them a bit of a rinse off. And then as you can see, these little fellas, they're looking pretty good. So we'll get him going there. So we had about, I think there's about 12 in there. So this one here, this is your Macrow River. So as you can see, he's a little goer already. He's ready to go in his tank there and he's looking pretty hungry. And then we have these guys here, which are your snakehead turtles or eastern longneck turtles. So we'll put him in there and hopefully you see his little neck come out. These guys are the best fish hunters around. I tell you, the fish have no idea that this little neck is going to shoot out at them like a snake, and it's absolutely demolished them there as well. So all turtles in Queensland require a reptile license. If you're keen on one of those, definitely check out our Facebook page. There is a video that we put on there with a link on how to get your license, and yeah, it's about $60 for 5 years. So we've got a few of these guys here. I'm going to leave Des to kind of you're going to be able to do the rest of these? Yeah, I reckon you'll be able to do the rest of these. Okay, and we are going to go and get stuck into our fish. So we'll cruise down this way here. As you can see, Clinton here, he's just starting with our plant order, which has turned up at the same time as well. These plants come from Western Australia, so if you're not too familiar with Australia, Western Australia and Mackay are a long bloody way away from each other, so they do take a while to get here, but the plants always ship pretty good there as well. As you can see, they all look pretty good there. Everything's still wet, and yeah, some beautiful bunches going on there as well. We've got the nice little root growth going on there as well, so fantastic. Righto, but we come here for the fish, and that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. Fish, fish, and more fish. You just turn that music down on that one, so we don't get copyright infringement, as if anyone's going to care on our channel. That's all right. Okay, let's get started. So last week we got balloon sunshine rams, and I thought, you know what, let's just get some regular sunshine rams. So basically one of our regulars, Sam, was having a whinge about balloons, saying how deformed they all are. I know he watches these videos as well, so we'll get a laugh out of that. So I've got normal ones for you, mate. That's okay. I always think about you, think about my customers. Okay, black phantom tetras. Now these were our fish of the week last week, and they sold really well for us. So if you did buy some of those, definitely come down and grab some more. These ones are looking absolutely, they're looking pretty good. Oh, these ones are cool. Now these are female platinum guppies as well. So we generally only get the males in, but I thought let's go nuts. Let's get some big old females in, and they look really nice. As you can see, some of them have like almost I'm not too sure if the yellow is in their stomach or whether this is because they're pregnant. But yeah, they're looking good, nice and healthy. Okay, platies, doing platy things, being platies. Male dwarf guamis. Wouldn't say these are my favourite fish. They do sometimes get sick bacterial infections, but they are a good seller, and as long as you keep your water clean, just get one of them. I prefer the females. I think they're a little easier to go. Now these ones are another female guppy. These are female koi guppies as well, so they're looking pretty awesome. Yeah, they should go well. Yeah, really happy with those ones. Swordtails, we are going to put a lid on these guys because as you can see, they are jumping already, because that's what swordies do. They jump out. A lot of times when they're growing out in like bigger vats and ponds and things like that, they can be a little bit jumpy when they come into the shop. So it's a good idea when you first bring fish home like swordies or something like that, even just run the water level a little bit lower, and you'd be surprised like how much of a difference that can make on like accidental fatalities. Electric blue rams, so not a balloon variety, just a standard variety. Standard betas, I think we've got standards and crown tails in this order as well. Good sized rainbow sharks. They're looking good. They look really good. Really happy with those. And we'll get into this one here and see what else. Okay, these are 3-spot guamis. So these are your standard guamis. Get around about that 12 centimetre mark. Actually, if you look at our big tank here, you might notice our pink giant gourami has found its home. So it's gone up to Proserpine, which is about an hour north from here, to one of our good customers. Big tank. He was excited. He was very excited. He had a smile ear to ear. So yeah, so I hope that he's going to enjoy that one. We were torn on whether to keep it, but we already have the retail one, and I mean, it frees up a lot of room in that tank for other ideas there as well. So watch that space. More 3-spot gouramis. Good, so they look pretty. I believe we have a few gouramis in here. So we also have lace gouramis, good size. They look pretty good. I reckon some of these will colour up quite nice in the tanks. For the red wagtail platies. More platies, more blue rams. So these are just the standard rams, so not the electric blues. Just these are local bred ones. They're generally a little bit tougher as well. Okay, and more lace gouramis on there. Or pearl gouramis. I'm not too sure. I should read into if there's much of a difference on there. I'm not too sure. I should know. I'm tired. Always tired. But no one came here to hear me say how tired I am. We're all getting sick of that. Okay, and more fighters. As you can see, fighters are all down in there as well. So just your standards. I thought I ordered crowns, but maybe they didn't have crowns. They just had veil tails at the moment. Right, we're going to cruise because Isa and I are going to go pick up a 6-foot tank, which a lucky customer is taking home tomorrow. Yes, going to do my back in, and then we're going to come back here and unbox some more fish. See you then. Fish tank didn't kill us. We're back. It was heavy, but I tell you, it was a strain. But that's it. Fish are here. Plants are in the tank. Turtles are looking pretty hunky-dory. I'm pretty sure they've got them all sorted. There they are there. So we've got a divider in there just so we can keep an eye on there as well. And then, yeah, for feeding that. But let's get into this one here. What have we got? This one is going to be off Aquarium Industries, and mixture of Aquarium Industries and Premier Pet. And look at these beautiful black moss cow guppies. These are the ones I've been chasing. When I keep ordering black guppies, I want these guppies, which look awesome. So if you get those with the platinums, you have that really awesome yin-yang thing going on with your tank. Okay, Lightail Blood Red Simpson Sawtails. Come on, say that 15 times and see how you go. Look at these. Okay, these look alright, but there's no males. No, they could be still getting their sword extension on there.
There's one boy.
Yeah. So I'm getting told there's one in there. So yeah, so they look pretty cool. Something a bit different. So albino blood red swordtails. Always trying to strive to get different things in. And then we get the same things, but these guys have been pretty good. These are just our assorted guppies, and I mean, there's some bloody fantastic ones in there. I have to say our guppies have been going really, really well lately, so touch wood, touch wood. Okay, guppies, neons. Bicolor plenty, so this is one of many saltwater fish over there. He looks a bit weird, he hasn't got the yellow one there, but he does look like a bicolor plenty, so maybe he's just a bit stressed out, just hasn't got there yet. Clown loaches, so I do believe we have a lot of clown loaches coming through this orders here, and rummy nose tetras. So we got a few of those. Now we are a little bit short staffed today, so we're gonna have to watch me walk around with some of the fish while Clinton goes serves. That's all right. So rummy noses, so this is generally the procedure. We will get them into the tanks and we will just get them floating, and then we will start our drip acclimation. As you can see behind me here, they are those black phantom tetras are getting dripped right now, and we've got a few things going on there as well. Pretty much just kind of come in like that there as well. It's a pain in the ass, but really good practice to do. So it's one of those things you should strive to. That's what we're always trying to do, is strive to decrease the fish's stress so that we can increase the fish's sellability, so we can increase our profit margin, because we want to make money at the end of the day. Plain and simple. But we also want to provide like a really good product there as well. That's also very important. Cherry barbs. These are so small, I could not even figure out what they were. They are very small. I guess they're 2 centimeter cherry barbs, but Jesus, I was expecting a little bit more. Okay, sorted fantails. Sorted arandas. Still like, no, we got one. I wish we'd just get some good goldfish sometimes. Black moscows, they look cool. And neon tetras. hard with the goldfish. I wish we were getting really big wins, and I wish we could just see them before we buy them. That's what I wish you. But you can't always get what you wish for in life, and you get what you get, and you don't get upset. Okay, we have got honey guamis on the thing. Assorted ryukins. They look good. They look like what your ryukin should look like. Ryukins are basically a shorter bodied fantail. They should have like quite a high presence on the fish. More sort of fantails. So just some of the bread and butter. See if we can get something a bit more cool. Sticking with the black theme, we have black platies going on there as well. Pretty unique. I'd say they're going to set my world on fire, but not too shabby. Clown loaches, and then we have a heap of guppies and neon. So again, you're gonna have to follow me down there. A few other things that we've got going on at the moment. We have got our Cichlids have been breeding in this tank here again, which has been really cool. So that's been going well. We have loads of bristlenoses at the moment, and then we got heaps of different. As I was talking about the guppies, they look really good at the moment. Pretty happy with how they're kind of coming along. So we'll just get them guys floating. Okay, there and there. We do have a lot of salt water in this shipment there as well. So we have cleared out the middle system, which is our new fish system when they come in. So that's where all the new marine fish will generally go once we get our new selection in there as well. Try and help out to make sure we're not trying to contaminate too many fish going on there. We have red platies and clown loaches. Okay. And then we have, we'll see with these guys. They look not too bad. Nah, some look bad. These are emerald green corridors, so the brocas. Yeah, brocas. So yeah, they're normally quite a large growing one. They don't look in real good nick. And these are the female dwarf coral blue guami. So these are the ones that I generally like trying to sell people who have smaller tanks that want to have a guami in there. They normally go a little bit better than what your standard one is. You can see loads of clown loaches, heaps in there at the moment. And another bag of red platies. Okay. Righto. Before we get too engrossed in this, we're just going to pause it here because we're just going to fair people in the shop, and then we'll come back to it. Not stressed at all. No, nothing. I'm all happy. All happy-go-lucky. It's all sweet. Okay, rummy noses. They look like they're stressed. Rummy noses always seem to come in like that. And we have got loads of clown loaches. I did order 100 of those, so we have got like heaps of clown loaches going on there as well. So this is going to be quite a few bags of loaches. Let's see what these goldfish will look like. Are they're calic? They're assorted around us still. God damn it. God dang it. That's alright. Okay. And I think we got 100 rummy noses in as well. So let's just get these bags out. Isa will show you some of the beautiful fish that we have in the meantime while I struggle to go down here and chuck all these fish away. It is going to be a very long day, but that's alright. Nothing but some hard work, can't do. We do have a couple more juniors starting after school today, so that'll be a welcome relief when they do get here. So, we also got some marine fish in. So we have this beautiful copper-banded butterfly. These guys are notoriously hard to feed. Can be quite tricky to keep alive, so we will see how they go with that. Silver sharks and some Congo tetras. So they're looking pretty good. Silver sharks, got one floating around. Not too skinny, they look pretty good. Heaps of yabbies. We've got electric blues. We have got assorted yabbies. And I do believe we also managed to get some more red claw in as well, which are probably like the largest growing out of the yabbies that we can go and get around here. Golden tiger barbs and black striped coolie loaches. Hoping we had, no, not black striped, there's no black striped coolie loaches. they're just black coolie loaches. I do believe that we had some stripy ones in there. These would be our red claw. So red claw generally have, like you can see, the red pincers on there as well. Kind of a longer pincer. They get very big. Super cool. Love the red claws. These are striped coolie loaches. So we have both black and striped back in stock there as well. They are just little rosy bug. Then we got some harlequin rasboras. More Congos, more tiger barbs. So these Congos aren't just males, there'll be males and females in there. More harlequin rasboras. So we will kind of smash this one out. That tank is looking like it's going to overflow. And we're just trashing everything as we go. We have more of those light-tail swordtails. I don't know where any of these fish are going to go. More guppies there. These ones are a new one. These ones we haven't had in for a very long time. I wouldn't be surprised if the boys haven't even seen these one. These are Tomasai, which is an African butterfly cichlid. So yeah, so it's like a dwarf cichlid. It's a riverina one. They kind of like the crebences. More looks like a ram. So they, well, they don't have the name on their scientific name, but yeah, that's what they called a Tomasai. So yeah, another little cool dwarf cichlid to add to the collection of dwarf cichlids. We have got loads of female crown tail gators, which look really cool. 20 of them, that's a lot. Oh my god, the bags don't stop. Okay, and we have loads of these as well. So these ones are, yeah, larger peacock cichlids in there as well. So these are just an assorted a range of different colours. There's no breed specifically, but we have got a fair few different ones to go on there. We actually got 15 of them. So most of this box is this one, so they should make it. The boys said that we're getting a bit dull in the big tank, need us a bit more colour. So there we go. And we have got your Ocellaris clownfish. Go with some more salt water. And yeah, the problem with saltwater fish is they always say small, medium, large. This is large, but this is quite large. It's a nice fish. This is a magnificent fox face, which is like a bit more of a fancier fox face than what you standardly get. So pretty cool. Tiny little blue tang. Yeah, he's alright. He's just looking. We have the what do they call this one? The Desidarian Salvin tang. Desjardinians. Not too sure. It's a nicer sailfin tang. It kind of has like spots on there as well. Looks pretty cool. Some little chromis. More little chromis. More little chromis. And a standard fox face. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that guy looks like in comparison. The standard fox face is going to be like yellow and black. This one will be kind of more like a white. Nice fish. Nice fish. So, that's that. Let's just keep making a mess. Nearly killed all these fish. No rush, no stress. Okay, we got one box left to go. We're going to try and smash through this because it's going to take us forever to get all these fish out. Okay. So not much really going on there. Basics, rummy noses. Not much going on there. I'm thinking that is the end of all the cool fish today. More goldfish, more bi-coloured blenny, more guamis. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it there because there's not really much left, and I'm really getting stressed out. Cool. Right, guys. Sorry this unboxing is a bit of a mess. Stay tuned. I'll try and do. We have another fish shipment still to come. I will talk to you on that one. My eyes are starting to fall out of my head. Whew. This day is getting to the end. Not really. We still got ages to go. That's alright. Let's power on through. Okay. We have got some African cichlids. So these are crimson tide cichlid. These are Lake Victorian cichlid. Probably get around the 12 centimetre mark, 10 to 12. Beautiful colours on the males. I would describe it as like kind of like a pinkish, yellow, red, like, you know, kind of comes through there as well. So cool cichlid. Okay. We have got one angry super green Texas. So this guy, we did get one of these last week or the week before, and we sold him really fast. So we only really get one of these guys in, mainly because they are really psychopathic. And yeah, if we get one in, we can kind of put him in his tank and get him looking the best. If you get like 10 of them in there, they're going to towel each other up. You're going to have like kind of like these fine mouths at the moment. You can see that they've been fighting with each other on their mouths. If we didn't have so many of them, these were off a local breeder. That's why we took so many of them. Kind of, you know, he had loads of them as well. But you know, in saying that, fine mouths look really awesome as well. They're a great cichlid. You should come down and get some of those. They're my numbers out there. But yeah, that's kind of how the cichlids work in the shop. So we like say like an example of the red devil, we'll only get one of those in there because, you know, we'll get him looking like a cool red devil rather than like getting too many of them. Okay, so these ones here, we don't need to flip over. These ones are gold madakas. So these are rice fish. They're getting super popular. Really cool to have in like little ponds, urns, things like that. If you've got it outside, they can handle our weather all year round. They can handle the weather getting quite cold. Braziliensis. So another American cichlid. Gotta watch these guys. We did have a comment on one of the videos where these guys have become a bit of a pest down south. So never release your fish. Always come down and bring your fish here. Don't go and release a fish. I don't understand why people think it'd be cool to release a fish. Always come down. If it's worth money, we'll do a deal. If it's not, we'll definitely still take it. We will rehome it. Unless you have got a metre-long barramundi. That gets a bit awkward. And then we have our rosy barbs. Great deal, 10 for 25 bucks. Great little jither fish to have in your tank. Shoot around, do their thing. Good for cycling tanks as well, or getting a kick started. They are quite robust, and they are good at also eating filament algae, long green filament algae. Alright guys, we have got still heaps of fish to put away. I've got more deliveries coming up, so I am going to adios this, and I will see you next week. Another unboxing.